most good for the most amount of people possible. And I think that a dedication to that goal over a lifetime of experience will give me the knowledge, the tools, and the compassion to do that.
I'm Armand Domaluski. I'm a speech and debate coach at Evergreen Valley High School.
What kind of impact do you think speech and debate has on our community?
I think developing people's ability to communicate and engage is really valuable.
What was your first experience with speech and debate?
Like in 8th grade, the first speech I ever tried to give, it was about Abraham Lincoln. And I only got as far as Abraham Lincoln was born. And I tried to give it 3 times, and it was Abraham Lincoln was born. And I was just scared, terrified. So I did speech and debate and became who I am today. I gained a voice. And so I think it's because it did so much for me, it's really important for me to do that and teach people such as yourself to have a voice and be able to express your ideas and be able to engage and think critically and become better and more developed people.
What's your advice for kids in high school today?
Don't let people scare you away from doing what you believe in or from being who you want to be. Either they don't understand how great it is that you are who you are or whatever, or I'm not really articulating this very well. The point being, I don't know, I see a lot of people who don't do things simply because they're afraid other people won't like it, or I see a lot of people who are afraid to pursue their dreams because they don't think they'll succeed. Then a lot of them won't succeed, and a lot of people will get the tar beaten out of them for trying, but I also think it's too many people underestimate the sheer value and knowledge you gain from trying and fighting.
Who was your hero when you were growing up?
My first major hero was Martin Luther King, because in 8th grade I'd been told Martin Luther King had solved the racism problem, which I thought was a pretty big deal. I later on realized that racism had not yet been solved, but still understood that MLK had made a major difference. I also thought it was really cool how somebody, unlike most people in history, are given credit for making major achievements by killing a bunch of people or being really violent. MLK used the power of his words and ideas and arguments to convey powerful notions that could transform the world. I don't think that the way you change the world is through violence. I think very few people have been able to do that in a positive way, and the cost is always too high. I think the way that you change the world is by changing people on an individual level, by convincing them with argument and emotion and passion that what they're doing is wrong and that we can come together and make better solutions. I know it sounds a little naive and maybe a little too idealistic, but I think it's been done before and I think it can be done again.